Libra, this is your love and relationship reading for December 2018, end of the year, last reading. So I'm going to cut the cards. Okay, let's see what's in store for us as we head into 2019. The first card is 5 of Cups. You have the shadow side. You have the Empress. I have a 2 of Cups. I have a 9 of Pentacles. A 9 of Cups. So you have 2 9s here. And you're getting some cups here as well. Cups are turning out to be a dominant energy. Lots of emotions here. I have the High Priestess. I have Death. And your major arcana are definitely making a show of force here. And then I have a 6 of Swords. Okay, of course I'll pull the outcome card after the main reading. Oof. Okay. I want to look at your major arcana. And you have 4 of them. You have Shadow Side, the Empress, High Priestess, and then Death. Intense cards, especially as far as relationships. Old demons coming back. That was the first thing that came up to me when I saw that card. And of course the shadow side is about battling forces of evil, someone's negative influence over you. But I feel, Libra, that the shadow side speaks to you battling your old wounds and the old demons from the past relationship mistakes, and the fact that this is sitting right next to the 5 of Cups, that emotional loneliness, because air signs tend to do that, whether it's Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Air signs are very cerebral and mental, and sometimes air signs tend to stay stuck in their head, paranoid, anxiety, fears that are magnified, okay? And so when I see those first 2 cards next to the shadow side, yes, lots of fears and anxieties. Note how the position, you have this sadness. Note how she's bowed and head is in her hands, right? Same thing with the shadow side. This gesture, covering the head, touching the head, it's about mentally being distressed and trying to calm yourself down, just trying to soothe yourself here. And as I said, air signs are famous. I'm a Libra myself, and we're famous for being scared or fearful or paranoid over certain things, issues from the past. So this is all about you fighting demons. And then you have this very strong romantic sexual energy coming here from the Empress. And this is all about romance, fears about romance in a relationship. So some of you Libras, some of you might be on a journey to a new relationship. And understand the theme from November's reading, last month's reading, was wounded. This was about you opening up to love and recovering from wounds from a past relationship maybe, but also, as I said, those old demons, those fears and those paranoias and fear of rejection and anxiety about being hurt or abandoned, all of those things that might be playing out for some of you Libras in different ways. And so you have this Empress here, this romance in this relationship. And so I get the feeling some of you Libras might be dealing with issues from the past interfering with a new potential relationship. And so because these first three cards are from the past, those are the influences on November, coming into the month of November. But what I see here is letting go and opening yourself up to the romance. So this Empress with the Two of Cups, it's a really, really good pairing here, because the Empress is all about sexuality and intimacy and that eros, that erotic love, that attraction, you know, just pure romance. But then you have the emotional commitment of a Two of Cups here. So there are no major arcana card here going into December, and we have all these two nines, Nine of Pentacles, the card of happy home and prosperity, and Nine of Cups, the emotional being with people. And so I get the feeling that there's going to be a very wonderful holiday season, a holiday romance here, right? Now when we get here to the future, two more major arcana cards. The High Priestess next to Death. And the High Priestess is mysterious. She's connected to her intuition. The High Priestess is all about being self-contained, keeping your emotions in check. And I get this feeling that there's secrets about the other partner. Reading this tells me more about the other person, the love interest or partner, more than you, because I get the feeling that this High Priestess is someone who has their contained energies. They might be holding back from you. They're keeping their own counsel. And then it's followed by death. And this doesn't necessarily mean a breakup, but it does mean being wise about a breakup, being intuitive about endings. So if it's not about a breakup for some of you Libras, and I don't want you to panic, because you do have a Six of Swords here, the card of traveling and leaving things behind. But what I feel is that maybe those past issues that were demons in your life, I feel that some of you are going to let go of the past and embrace the future and move on. And so I don't see anything negative here at all with death here in your future. I kind of see it because the High Priestess is a prelude here. She's about wisdom and guidance and following your intuition and trusting your intuition and understanding the bigger pictures, and understanding the bigger picture, but also what is for your spiritual good. The High Priestess understands all of that, okay? And so when she comes before death, it's almost as if she's saying, let go. It's time for a new phase in your life. And I also feel that it's an important shift for you, Libra, that you are going to put these demons to bed once and for all. You're going to get rid of them, and you're going to be able to move on. So, as I said many times before for all of the readings, many thousands of Libras, different astrological profiles, this will all play out in different ways. But the general theme that I think is going to be important for all of you is, one, releasing the demons from the past so that you can move forward in a new relationship that's healthy, fulfilling, unconditional, loving, and trusting. Whether you have someone that's next to your side or not, it is going to be about getting rid of these demons once and for all, and not being afraid of love simply because of what happened in the past. And as I said, in November, I got the sense that some of you are still tying up loose ends or dealing with old wounds and still healing. So these three cards in your future are very, very encouraging, because what I'm getting a sense of is releasing the past getting yourself to a higher spiritual level, and finally going through that transformation, because death just isn't about endings. Death is also about resurrection. And you see that little boy with the white posies offering it up to death, that young innocence. And I feel like this is an opportunity for you to get your innocence back as well. So when we get this Six of Swords here, one of my favorite cards in the tarot, yes, healing. You got the swords that are keeping the boat afloat. The boat is made of earth. The person has a wand. He's using the wand to guide the boat. This desire for a new beginning, because an Ace of Wands is always about rebirth, new beginnings, creativity. And you're traveling over the water, you're traveling over your emotions, you're getting to a better place, you're moving forward. So there's nothing but good news in this spread for you, Libra. It's going to be a month as you approach the new year. You're going to be feeling yourself ready with your partner to say, okay, I'm ready to move on. And even if there's a breakup or relationship issues that have really dragged you down morally, you're going to be leaving it behind to a brighter future. And that's guaranteed by the High Priestess as well. And I also want to point out what a strong pairing the Empress and the High Priestess are, because these are two goddesses, and she's the goddess, the Empress is the goddess of the material physical world, the sexual world. The High Priestess is the goddess of the intuitive, psychic, occult, spiritual world. And with these two together in a relationship reading, it's more about you understanding yourself, being more confident in love, finding your core space to love yourself and forgive yourself as well. So death is putting an end to this struggle with your demons, and you're going to be able to move forward in a new relationship. That's the biggest message I have. Whether you're getting back together, whether you're still together in a long-term relationship, or whether you're just now starting a new relationship, you're going to be moving on to a new phase in your life that's for your spiritual good. So let me pull your outcome card. And your outcome card is Justice. And this is wonderful. You want to know why? She's holding up that one sword, the Ace of Swords. But Justice is associated with Libra, as you guys know. Libras are always about fairness. Libras care about balance, equality, and fairness. So this is a wonderful card. I feel like wrongs will be righted here. And you will know this Justice card is just a reassurance that you as Libras are going to be making the right decision here. You're going to be able to see things squarely and fairly and see them for what they are. It feels as if with this shadow side that some of you had a distorted view of love. I feel like some of you, when you get to Justice, that you're able to see things fairly and forgive yourself, and you're going to be more balanced. Okay, so this is a good card to have. You know, you're traveling towards finding balance. You're traveling towards putting the past aside, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, so that you can move on to love, real love with a partner. So anyway, that's my reading, and you should know that in another week, 2019 predictions are coming. This is for your whole year, where I sort of look ahead and see what the big events that might be happening to you, not only in love, but in general career. So stay tuned for that. And at the end of this video, Libras, you'll get to look at 2018. Check it out. See if what I predicted last year plays out, okay? And a couple of people have said in the YouTube comments that some of the things that I saw in 2018 actually played out for most of the year. So I'd love to hear how my predictions from last year turned out for you as well. So stay tuned for 2019. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season. I hope you're surrounded by the people you love and that you're experiencing love within and love without. And most important, love yourself, be good to yourself. And I'll definitely be seeing you in the new year. Can't wait. So as always, I wish you love and light, and I'll see you in January. Take care.